Welcome to the second part of pig trading, right? So we have already spoken and saw the first part, and now is it time for us to do the second part. And in the first part we have created the jar file, so that is a user defined function, right? And the second part we are gonna register the jar and we're gonna refine the data. All right, so I'll take you back to the virtual machine here, right? So I have placed my data here, that is weblog entries bad records.txt. I'll be reading the data from here and I'll be processing it, and then we'll filter that data based on the user agent. Alright, so let me open up grunt shell. To open the grunt shell I have to type pig, right? So when you type pig and press enter, it should take you to the grunt shell. Right, so we are presently now in the grunt shell. Okay, so the very first thing you need to do is you declare load the data into pig. Okay, for that I'm gonna name it as web logs is equal to load. So where the data is present on my HTFS, user Cloudera, and it was directory was yeah, it's input underscore pig. Just paste it so that there is no mistake. I also need to copy this thing. Okay, right, paste it here, right? Okay, so the very first column of this data is a user agent, alright, which is of type char array. You need to specify the data type as well, comma, then is your URL. I'm taking it as character array as well, and then I have date, which is again a char array, right? And then comes my time, character array, and then we have the IP. All right, char array, right? So let's load this. Okay, so maybe I have mentioned oh yeah, there's a spelling mistake here. Yeah, now the data is loaded successfully now, right? So now we need to register the jar that we have created. For doing that, we need to type here register, alright, and then the path of the jar file. So Cloudera desktop slash pig, and under pig I have a jar file which is my udf.jar. Alright, so let's register this. So it is registered now. Okay, so now we need to filter the data based on the function that we just created. So I'll write here cleaned logs, okay, cleaned underscore logs is equal to filter web logs, right, by not com dot, you need to specify the package along with the class. So is user agent bot, right? So this was a class, right? So is user agent bot, okay, and you pass user agent on the column on which you want to filter upon. Okay, so I'm not saying him that not to filter on the basis of, so where filter all those which are not having this user agent, right? Okay, so we've got the clean logs now, and now we need to store this onto our HTFS. So store cleaned underscore logs into, so I'll specify a directory which is not already present on my HDFS user Cloudera, and I'll say cleaned data or cleaned underscore data, right? Okay, so now it will run the mapreduce job at the backend. Alright, so let's wait for its completion. It should successfully complete. Alright, the map task has started. Alright, it's taking a little time, and just hold on, stay with me. Hold on. So as there are, in the logs, if you check the logs entries that we have, there are 3003 records, right, or 3004 records. So I have made a blacklist of around 600 records. Okay, 600 user agents, and there might be multiple same user agents can occur twice times or thrice times in a log file. So our output will vary. I mean, it will decrease the total number, so it will be close to around 2200 or 2300, excluding all the defaulter user agents, so which are listed in black, so which are blacklisted, I must say. Alright, it takes a little time, just hold on. Still taking a little time. So this is one example that we are doing here. We're creating our own user defined functions. There can be different stuff. You can clean the logs, you can clean the logs, or you can filter the logs based on timestamp, right? So what all fields are there, you can have them have a requirement or functionality defined for them. Yeah, you see this, it's a success now. Okay, so it was able to read 3004 records and successfully stored 2326 records, right? So nearly 700 records. It has deleted 600 something. Okay, so in my blacklist there were 600 records, so our data that would have got now is a cleaned data, so it is not having the user agents which were not desired, right? So I'll just, yeah, it's a clean data. If you check it, it's downloaded. Okay, yeah, you see this, we've got the data now. And can we compare with the blacklist? There should not be any data which is existing in the blacklist. You see this, it's not found here, right? So it has not entered the data on the basis of, so this all the user agents which were listed in the blacklist have been eliminated, and the cleaned data is available with us. So we have filtered on the basis of this, right? So this was one part wherein you can do some kind of filtration on the processing, right? So you have different fields. You can go over to internet and find different you'll find different use cases how to do that, right? So here we have used our own user defined function. You can also do it on the basis of IP address on the basis of timestamp, on the basis of date, and on the basis of URL. So there are different things that you can do. Alright, and moreover we can make a script out of the commands that we have just written, right? So whenever you are in need of doing, when you've got some weblogs, alright, so you just make a script and just run the script. You need not write the commands again and again. So let's make a script and then we try to run that. Alright, so this is my, I'll go to a folder, right? Okay, here is my folder. I'll create new document. Okay, I'll just open it and I'll write all the commands that are required here. So I'll write here weblogs entries is equal to load. So from where it should load the data, user Cloudera. Under Cloudera we have kept it under input pig underscore input, right? I need to check it again. Yeah, this is the file. Just copy it and paste it here, right? And as, so the very first field was our user agent and char array. Then you have URL, which is again of character array, and then comes the date, time, and then we have IP address. Right, so this is the first line of your script. Then you say register is register jar file, home Cloudera, desktop, it's line desktop, pig, the name of the jar is my udf.jar, right? And then what we'll do is we'll write cleaned underscore entries is equal to filter weblog entries by not com.udf dot is user agent bot. Okay, and on column which one? On the user agent column. Alright, and then we need to store that data. So we write here cleaned underscore entries, okay, into user Cloudera, and I write here output underscore hyphen pig. Alright, and I'll just save it. I'll just rename that to dot pig. Okay, filter weblogs dot pig. Alright, now I'll go to my terminal. Alright, I'll open up another terminal, let's say, and I navigate to my path where my script is present. Alright, so this is my script which is present here, which is called as filter weblogs.pig. So I'll write pig hyphen f filter weblogs.pig. So let us see whether it executes and store the results under the directory or not. I need to check my script again whether I made a mistake. Oh yeah, it should be this. And is there any other mistake? Right, let's execute it again. Yes, now it has started. It'll take a little time again, and we'll see that whether our data gets stored onto our HDFS, and that is a cleaned data. Right, hold on. Yes, it is 50% complete. Yeah, it is successful now. Okay, so let's go and check. We should have got the same data again. Output underscore pig. Right, so we have got the data. So you can make a script out of the commands that you are using, right? And whenever you require it to run, you can keep on running it, so it will save a lot amount of time for you. All right, so this was about scripting as well, right? So we have spoken about one part, right? So you can always go for other parts based on different fields. You can filter the data, group by data, count the number of correct and incorrect entries in the web logs. All right, okay, that's it for the pig part 2, right? So we have seen the use case to filter logs using pig. Okay, and we have defined a user defined function, and based on that we were able to uh, eliminate the user agents which were blacklisted. All right, so the next video that you'll be watching will be offerings in the Hadoop developer course, so you can click on this link to watch the video. Right, thanks.